Hello and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. This is pick a card reading. Let's get started with your reading. See which card draws you, whatever you feel intuitively is calling out to you. This is card 1, card 2, and card 3. Let's start with card 1. I'll put the timestamps in the description box. We have Clover. Clover is a good luck charm, right? So let's see what is this card wanting to tell you. What is coming your way? A good turn of events, a stroke of good luck. What is this card bringing for the viewer? Speaking of which, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Right, so yes, time is turning in your favor, and it is bringing about something. Let's see, what is it bringing? We have the Two of Pentacles over here. It's bringing you some choices, viewer. It is bringing you some choices. Let's continue with the reading. So maybe it's something you've been waiting for. Maybe you're waiting to get some clarity regarding what to choose. We have the Queen of Cups. It is strong feminine energy, intuitive energy, which is, let's see what it is saying. We have the High Priestess, more intuitive energy, viewer. So you have a deep knowing what is coming your way. You know that this is something you are drawing. You are drawing towards yourself, and time is quite right to move in this direction for it to come your way. You've got Justice also over here. So it is something, it is something big, something which the universe is finally delivering to you after having juggled with a lot of things, right? So now, because this is a card of holding the balance. You have been balancing a lot of things, you have been doing a lot of things together, but you have an inner knowing that things are coming to fruition, things are going to get settled. Finally, you will stop walking this tight rope and now you can walk confidently, easily, smoothly. Your path is going to be very firm, and you're going to be walking on a strong foundation, on a strong road. So something which probably you're aware of, it intuitively, is going to get removed between these two pentacles. Something is over and done with, and now it is time for you to not time for you, but time, the universe is taking away one thing from you which you have completed. You've done it, you've done the your bit with respect to that, and now it's time for that to leave your life. Okay, we have the Fool, and it is taking, and obviously when something is removed from our life, we set on to a new path. Maybe both things are moving away and you're moving on to something new. However, the fact is that once something moves away from your life, you have all the time, effort and energy to focus on that one thing. It's going to be a start of a new journey, because more space is created. The universe wants to send you something which is more in alignment with you, which you are really supposed to be walking at that point in time. Speaking of which, Ace of Pentacles, something tangible the universe is also going to give you with as you walk this new path. So like, I feel that maybe you have been balancing a lot of things. All of a sudden you will feel that the entire thing is over. You finished whatever you needed to do. The karma is over. The universe is balancing the situation and putting you on a new path. It's going to be very tangible, very real. It's not that something you're picking up energetically, but the universe is going to say, here, take this, this is for you. And for some of you, it could be a reward for all the hard work you have done. It's going to be physical, maybe money, maybe the house, maybe some inheritance, maybe a promotion, maybe a new job, maybe a new business. It is something very, very tangible and real, which you are going to keep for yourself. You can use it, and you're going to work with it and make it grow, right? We have Three of Wands here. It is going to bring you success. All right, and it is something you are also looking forward to. You're waiting, when is this coming, but it is definitely coming for you. And we have the Four of Wands. I just said, inheritance, house, maybe, on or those lines, you are going to get something which is going to, you will celebrate it. you will enjoy it, you will build it, you are going to get results from it, you are going to be very, very happy with it, right? So whoever has chosen clover, your cards are just telling you that, even if you feel that, you are walking this tightrope, just continue with it, because the end is very, very near. You are going to get your reward. The justice is going to be done. Whatever you are going to get in return, it's going to be tangible, it's going to be with you for keeps, it's going to make you very, very happy, it's going to give a lot of prosperity, to you. And I just get a very strong feeling that it's got to do a lot with, a new home, a new business, a new job, something, which is like yours for you to keep, right? So let me get you a card of a message for you. What would the universe like to add to your reading? All those who have chosen the clover, what is your message from the universe? What would the universe like to... Okay, here. Your card is this. What you give will come back. That's exactly the theme of this justice card, right? It says that, whatever effort you have put in, whatever work you have done, you are going to get the rewards for it. It's like what goes around comes around, right? So whatever effort you've put in, whatever work you have done it, the result is going to come your way. So when in doubt, leave, let them have it, surrender, make peace. When there's no doubt, give. It's a very similar message. You can read it at your own pace as well. However, the fact is that, in brief, whatever goes around comes around. Whoever has chosen the clover card, right? You are going to get your, whatever the universe owes you for all the effort you have done, for the work you have done, and it's time to reap your rewards. So I'll put this back because I'm going to start with the second card, right? So all those who chose card 1, thank you for watching, and let me start with card 2. We have the stork. The stork is about it's about some kind of movement, some good news waiting to take off, right? Because the bird is still, and the nature of a bird is to fly and move, but probably you're just waiting for a little bit of direction, waiting for something your way, or just preparing yourself to move. Let's see what the cards are going to tell us. We have the emperor. Yeah, it's all about wanting to take decide and first not organize yourself, actually, to see what is it that you're going to do. Here also the position and the description of this card is such that the person is waiting, wondering, what should I do, how should I get started, what is it that I need to start with first, because there is a certain change, there is a certain transition, there's a certain growing, right? There is a certain there's certain something you need to start with, right? And you're wondering how to start, with what to start, probably. We have the Page of Cups. The page is also somebody who is waiting to start a new journey, but this is more regarding your feelings and also intuition. Some of you could also be looking at connecting with spirituality, connecting with healing, connecting with looking at starting a healing process for yourself, or starting to work with healing modalities. Some of you, that could also be, you would be wondering that which divination technique is drawing me, what is it that I would like to start with. I want to get into something where you are taking a deep dive into the unknown, right? You want to explore that, you want to work with your intuition, you want to work with something, you want to do something with the unseen, with something which is a mystery. We have the Four of Wands here. Yes, it's all about the unknown. It's like when you are in deep sleep, we tap into the realms, or we connect with the realms which are not visible to us with the physical eyes, right? So it's like some of you might be getting a lot of dreams, you might be doing a lot of astral travel. Sleep is the time where you get that information from the hidden realms, from the unknown and the unseen, and you want to start exploring that every time I go to sleep, what is it that I'm accessing, who is connecting with me, what are they wanting to tell me, what do they want me to do, with respect to all, what they are showing me. So I think, that's what you're thinking about, that I really need to get a grip on this and start working with this. You have the World card. Oh, so I just have a feeling that this is something, you need to do, which is beyond the existing world and beyond, our limited world. You need to move out into, the unexplored. You want to move beyond the physical reality. You want to move beyond, this restriction we have as far as the physical world goes. You want to break those restrictions and tap into, what lies beyond our world. We have the Five of Pentacles. It's a card of, some of you might be feeling very lonely with your existence. You feel that, you don't have anybody who can relate with these kind of subjects, with these kind of topics. People, who are in your surroundings, people, they are not interested in all of that. You feel very disconnected with the kind of people you are with, and you have a connection with people, or with energies, not people, but with energies, which nobody else has access to, or it is given to very few people. So in the physical world, you feel alone. At the physical level, you feel that, nobody connects with you, because you are connecting to the reality which most people do not connect with, and that is what calls out to you. That is where you feel that, you belong there. That is the kind of realm, you want to be a part of, and the other people you really don't vibe with, primarily because of this reason, because you have a connection to the other realms, which is more fascinating to you, which calls out to you, and which supports you also in a particular way. And this entire thing makes you feel quite exhausted, that you are caught between the physical reality as well as the non-physical reality, and trying to balance it, trying to adjust to this physical reality is very taxing for you. It kind of just doesn't work for you, and you try very hard, but you've really not been successful with developing bonds over here, or connecting with people here, or trying to have similar interests with them. So I think, now I feel with the cards saying that, you've probably reached the end of it, that, forget it, I really don't connect with them. Probably there is a reason why I don't. There is another realm which is more interesting, which I connect to, where everything, the connections flow very freely. There's a lot of communication happening, and I would like to explore that aspect of my existence now. Speaking of which, we have the Six of Cups. Yeah, you feel a deep connection with them, viewer. You feel that they are the ones who are your soulmates. They are the ones you have been connected with ever since you remember, and that is a connection which is very rewarding, where you feel very happy. And with the Three of Swords over here, because other connections are also, they kind of this is a connection which kind of soothes your heart. This is a connection which makes you very happy. You're not happy with the physical bonding you have with people at the physical plane, but this other connection seems to put a balm on your heart. And we have the King of Pentacles. So we start with the Emperor and we end with the Emperor, and you feel that this is something you need to you really need to make real for yourself. You need to really work with this unknown, the unseen realm, which has so much to offer, which you have a bonding with, which you have a connection with, and you do not want to keep focusing back onto people, because you really don't get that bonding with them. You feel a little, they don't understand you, you don't connect with them. So you are looking at your connection with the hidden realm, right? And that is what this card is urging you to take flight, to start moving in that direction. And when we have a bird over here, the bird is more connected, it's a creature which flies, it is not so earthbound as much as it is airbound. And when we are talking of lifting off from earth, it definitely talks of the higher realm, it definitely talks of the higher connection. The bird is a messenger between the two planes of earth realm and the higher realms, right? So this is your reading is definitely about connecting with that, and it's about time you take flight. Your dreams take flight, your plans take flight. You start doing things which are going to bring you closer to the hidden realm, where you can connect with them. They are waiting for you, to make that first move. And look what we have for you. It's a card of happiness, it's a card of celebration, right? It says, when it comes to choosing who will be in your life, I recommend valuing their quality above all others. So it's definitely a big thumbs up, for you, that you must pursue this connection. You must pursue this connection you have with the hidden realms. They are waiting for you, a viewer. They are, and they have been preparing you for a long time, and I guess you know that as well. So now it's about time to commit to that path, and to see whichever technique is drawing you. You start using that technique and start building a connection with them, right? Have it your way. That is what this card is saying. Have it your way. It's that you're meant for this, and this is something very special for you. This is something which is cut out for you. This is something which is meant for you, and you are meant for it. So with that, I'll wrap up your reading, and let me proceed to the third card, which is the Gentleman. So all those who've chosen card 3, it definitely talks of masculine energy, a very very significant male member, very significant male relationship, masculine relationship in your life. Let us see what this card is going to tell us. And it could also be connecting with your masculine aspect of your side, of doing things which you have always wanted to do, and it's time to express them, make them real, bring them out in the open. Let the tarot clarify what this Gentleman card is about. Here we have the Devil. It's some kind of an obsession, right? So let me not guess anymore, and let me see what the tarot is going to tell you. So it does start with some kind of obsession. We have the Hanged Man. And so if it is a relationship, there is something, you are quite obsessed with this person. You're quite obsessed with the person, but things don't seem to be moving anywhere. We have the Ten of Wands, and we have the Hanged Man. So and the Devil card. So there has been there is this person in your life, where you can't seem to get over him. You're pretty obsessed with them, and this obsession is becoming such a burden, yet it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere, viewer. We have the Two of Wands. So there is something, you have done all what you could. You've probably explored everything about this person. It's not a relationship, till now, let's say. It's only this person, you are so obsessed with, and you're looking at, how I don't know, just let me proceed with this. You have Six of Wands and the the Page of Pentacles, right? So I think, you are looking at taking certain steps to to overcome your obsession with this person. You feel you need to, you are just kind of holding on to this at the energy level. This person is in your mind all the time. You cannot stop thinking about them. They're constantly, your mind is obsessed with this person, and you just now want to do something about your obsession with them. You feel that it's enough of thinking about it, dwelling on it, planning on it, thinking, it's just that you have to get out of your headspace and do something about it, with this person. We have the Seven of Swords over here. I think you need to move away from them. Seven of Wands. You're getting so many sevens. And you have the Nine of Pentacles. So I think, I think this is a relationship which is very obsessive. This person has got some kind of a control on you, or you are very obsessed with, the way they are, coming across in the relationship. You want to move away finally. You've probably tried your very best to deal with them, and you feel that you've just been kind of obsessing about what to do. Finally you feel that I need to take a first step and do something on my own to get out of this. You need to you have this, that whatever you need to do, you need to continue doing it for a while. You need to break away from this person. We have the Gentleman over here, and we have the Nine of Pentacles over here. At the masculine energy as well as feminine energy. You feel that there I don't know, put very simply and clearly, you feel you need to move away from this obsession you have with this person. Maybe it's a relationship, which is not working out. Maybe it's a karmic relationship. You feel that you really need to put some distance between yourself and this person. You need to move away from them even for a while, to figure out how, things are going to work for you. It could be a relationship which is very negative, but whatever it is, this person has, you're constantly thinking about them. Maybe, it is a relationship and you're looking at, all what they have done, all how they have conducted themselves. It's all about them. You need to start, bringing the focus back to yourself also. Look at yourself vis-a-vis this person. You look at yourself vis-a-vis this relationship. See, how you stand in this relationship, what this person means to you. It's not about this person. Now it is about you. Now it is about you. You need to put this person, on the back burner for a while to get a grip on the situation. You have invested a lot of time and effort and thought on this person, and I think in the bargain you have neglected yourself. You now need to move away. You need to shift your thoughts. You need to shift your focus on yourself, your well-being, and not this person. Whatever the relationship is, this basic reading is talking of bringing back the focus on yourself. It is not talking of moving away from them physically, but yeah, don't put your thoughts on yourself, not on them. Think about yourself, not about them. Focus on yourself, not about them. Whatever it is, the reading is telling you very, very clearly that move away take your focus away from them and put it on yourself. This is what it is for all those who have chosen this card. Just let me continue a little more, because now I seem to have finally got a grip on what this card is saying, that you need to come out of this, from the influence this person has on you. Bring that influence back on yourself and do something for yourself. We have the Page of Pentacles over here. You need to do something for yourself, viewer. We have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, enough is enough. This is what the card says. The energy is such. It says that enough is enough with this person. Focus on yourself. We have the Nine of Cups. You don't do something which you wish for. Sorry, we are wishing for yourself, right? Fulfill your wishes. Don't focus on this person anymore. There needs to be a certain transformation, which you need to bring about in this relationship. Somehow I also feel there could be very few of you, but there is, that maybe there is a male who has passed away, right? But you are still holding on to them at the energy level. You need to release them, okay? For whoever it applies, there would be somebody who needs to hear this, that even if somebody has passed away, please release them energetically. Don't keep thinking about them. They have moved on, they have moved away. Allow them to go. Set them free, and free yourself in the bargain as well, right? Because that is a wish. They would wish that you free them, so that they are able to pursue their new path and their new journey, right? New path and new journey. They need to move on, and you need to move on. So whether for most of you it is a person a deceased loved one you're holding on to, please release them. And for those of you where it is at the physical level, please release them. Bring back the focus on yourself, and chart out a road for yourself. Let me see what get you a message for this particular reading. What is this? What would the universe like to tell all those who have picked the Gentleman card? The need to clarify. Convince yourself, not others. Yeah, it's all about yourself, right? You need to tell yourself what matters, what doesn't matter. You don't have to give any justification to anybody. The need to clarify, explain, or justify oneself in personal relationships is always self-serving. What's important is knowing the truth about why you felt the need, because it often points to insecurities that could be dealt with in more effective ways. So that is your reading. All those who chose the Gentleman card, stop justifying anything, what you need to do for another person, why the other person is so important. You are important. Focus on yourself from now onwards, right? So if you like the reading, do give it a thumbs up. Do send some response if you would like to, and thank you for watching.